Maybe I should add myself to the stream. Here we go. It's good timing. As soon as I start this. Oh, what's going on, people? What's going on, Ardo? Wow, you're the hey. Look at that timing. That's also good timing. Let me, if you guys are having trouble hearing me, let me know because I'm outside. It's a little windy, but and I'll go inside if I have to. But just let me know if you can hear me, and we'll talk about this in a second. But yeah, man, it's been a while since I went live. We're gonna do it more often, Goose. I got a couple more finals. You can hear. Yo, what's going on, Izzy? How we doing? You guys know the drill. You guys throw comments up on the screen. We're gonna talk about this this pick. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be totally not negative about this. I do have some thoughts. I have some thoughts. I have changed my mind a little bit. Sort of talked myself off the ledge, if you will. And that's funny because I'm actually way, way, way up right now. 8 floors up. Missed the lives, absolutely. I miss them too. They're gonna come back though, fast and furious. As soon as we're done here, as soon as I'm done here, which is like in a week. Bailey, I see your comment. I'm not putting it up on the screen. It's not happening. You think we were trading up in the first round? I think we were. You know, let's just get into it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And I'll answer them, and I'll talk about the pick. Do I think we were trading up? Yeah, I think we were trying to trade up for Micah, and no dice. You know, those things happen. What we're doing? I feel like he could have 80% been there at 48. Okay, let's talk about the pick. So we did reach for a tackle for the SEC, I guess, and so here's where I initially stood on the pick. When we picked him, I was not happy because my criteria was I just wanted to know who it was, like just to recognize one name, just somebody that I was like, oh, that is a person that I recognize, because it means that, you know, we didn't really reach for somebody. But that didn't end up happening, and we drafted Alex Leatherwood out of Alabama. He is a right tackle / guard for us. And I was initially unhappy. I wanted defense. Now, here's the thing. I wanted 3 guys, okay? My dad wanted Jamin Davis. I did not want him. He went a pick or 2 after, and hey, okay, maybe he'll be a good player. I don't know. I'm not paid to do this stuff. I wanted the cornerback from Virginia Tech, I believe, the one that had some injury problems, but, you know, maybe the injury problems are more than we could have handled. And I wanted the linebacker from Notre Dame. No, the linebacker from Notre Dame didn't go. Also, the other safety, Morig, didn't go, which is another person we had on the radar. So if we drafted one of those 2 players, we're drafting another second-round draft pick. And after Darrisaw goes, there's not another left tackle, right tackle that jumps off the page. Now, is there a good chance that Leatherwood would have been there at pick whatever we have, 48? There's a decent chance, but obviously Mayock and Gruden, who also tried to trade back, Mayock said the team that tried to trade up needed a tackle and didn't give us a good enough offer. So, with all that being said, couldn't find a partner to trade back with. The 2 people that I wanted, or the one person that I wanted, had injury problems. The other one didn't go, and the safety also didn't go. We got stuck with the tackle. It is what it is. Sometimes these things happen. Again, I'm not happy about it. It's going to be a prove me wrong type of pick. But at the end of the day, you got to remind yourself that we're not the people that get paid to do this. We're just sitting on our chairs hoping that we all trade up for Micah Parsons. And you know, that was probably at this point a pipe dream. Okay, let's get into some of these comments, and we'll go from there. Tom Cable's favorite player in the entire class. Well, hey, listen, he's been doing great with the offensive line so far, so I'm inclined to trust him. It just felt weird that many months of waiting, and Mike said we would have to take a great value pick unlike the last 2 years, and it's a reach. Yeah, it did feel a little strange. I'm like, whoa, that was loud. It did feel a little strange. Today's picks prediction, who you got in mind? I mean, all bets are off now with the Raiders. You don't know what they're going to do. I would love to see Morig or Asai, I can't pronounce his name ever, the Notre Dame linebacker, fall to us, or maybe we trade back up and get him. JOK, that's what we'll call him. I would love to get that. Oh, so apparently he had some medical problems. He fell far. Interesting. Didn't know that. Let's hope the board falls in our favor. Leatherwood better be like our shell. I mean, that's a lofty expectation. I wouldn't throw that on him. Mayock's interview yesterday was very intriguing. I know that it made me feel a little bit better about the situation, although what the heck is he going to say? Is he going to say, oh, we kind of choked? Diego, Raider Nation for life. Diego is one of the patrons that'll be able to join the live stream whenever he can. He couldn't today, but next time we have a live stream, he will be joining. And that reminds me, patreon.com/allaboardraiders. If you want to join the Discord that me and Diego and other guys are talking about, we're talking about the draft right now. Link in the description below. If you want to find out how to join that, get the Madden videos early, all that stuff, Diego will tell you. It's a great place to be. Link in the description below. Check that out. Done plugging that. We might trade out for Morig or JOK, then pretend we had Leatherwood in the second round. Nobody would be mad. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You never know. I'm excited to see what happens. I think our offensive line is going to be okay. It's just I'm still worried about the defense. We need another linebacker for me to be at least mildly confident in what we're doing right now because I'm a little nervous. He's also very coincidentally from Alabama. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on here real fast and talk about the pick. Like I said, more live streams are going to be coming very, very soon. We're almost done here at State College University, Penn State. Got a couple more finals to take, projects to finish, and then I'll be guns blazing here. And like I said, if you want to join the live stream, link in the description below. Diego will tell you. It's a great place to be. JOK and Maury both fell into the second, so they must have known something we didn't. Exactly, because I was upset that we didn't take one of these two guys. And the fact that they both fell into the second, every pick that kept falling made me think, okay, maybe it wasn't the worst thing in the world to get who Tom Cable thought was the best tackle, better than Darrisaw. These things are constantly in flux, constantly changing. You have to take everything with a grain of salt. Hey, I think you should change the car $1 check down since he doesn't do it anymore. Interesting. Are you one of my patrons? I don't even know. I feel bad if you aren't because I didn't even realize that. I think you are. I feel awful not knowing. I should really know that. Anyway. What is that? What is that? Is it a bone or a wrench? Oh, it's a wrench. It's a tool? I don't know. I don't understand. Gabriel, draft a quarterback, question mark. No. Trust in Tom Cable. Yeah, I mean, listen, only time will tell. There's no, like, I was mad, but then it's like, well, why am I going to get mad? There's so much is going to change between now and then. I texted Darian of Spotlight Raider Talk. I think he's live right now, too. Go check his live out as soon as you guys are done checking mine out. I texted him, and he read my text off on air. I said, I hate the pick. Hate's a strong word. I don't really hate anything. Like, if you hate something, you got to really hate something. And, it is what it is. Surprise cuts, question mark. I don't know why I keep saying question mark out loud. I don't know. It's hard to say. I really don't even know who's on the roster still right now. No safeties taken in round one, only 2 linebackers. Yeah, see? Maybe they did know something we didn't. A lot of teams in the second half of the first round made reaches, at least in the eyes of the fans. But again, we don't know. The Payton guy. That was the Saints pick. That was a big reach, too. That was a crazy reach. Our surprise cut is any rookie we drafted like Bowden. Well, to be fair, we didn't cut him. We traded him for a pick lower than what we drafted him for, which is not ideal. Hey, but we have that pick this year, so. Trade for Aaron Rodgers, Derek Carr, Brian Edwards, including first 2-round picks. We'll be an automatic Super Bowl contender. Not so fast. Here's why we won't be an automatic Super Bowl contender. Because our defense, as of right now, still sucks. On paper, it's better than it was last year. But that doesn't mean anything. Because on paper, our defense last year is better than the defense we had the year before. And it took a gigantic step backwards. I don't know how that happened. But Aaron Rodgers has been in 1 Super Bowl. He's 1 for 1 on a good Green Bay team. So now he's going to go to a worse Raider team and make him a Super Bowl contender. It just doesn't work like that. If we traded for Rodgers, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a big Carr guy, but I would be so happy because he is better than Derek Carr. Anyone who thinks otherwise is just not telling you the truth. However, I don't want to mortgage the whole future just to get a quarterback who's better than Carr if our defense is still not good. If our defense is good enough, pull the trigger. Do you think we might trade some picks to move up in the second round? If yes, which picks? Well, I think we have 2/3. No, if we don't have 2/3, we have 2/4. Or we have two of one of the next 4 rounds coming. So we probably get rid of both of those to get up again, depending on who's available. Richie Grant at 48. I like that a lot. I think that's good. Why can't people understand that? No, I understand that. I understand that when people see Aaron Rodgers, it's like, whoa, now we're going to win the Super Bowl. It just doesn't work like that. Or he would have 6 Super Bowls. You know, it was the same thing with like Russell Wilson. Like, yeah, he's a generational type player, but he's going to go from a Seahawk team who was really good to a team like the Raiders who's average and then carry us to the Super Bowl. It doesn't work like that. 2 back-to-back. Oh, 2 back-to-back third again, actually. See, there you go. We can give him one of those maybe. Literally any quarterback on this team and our defense can choke. Absolutely. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now, don't get me wrong. Aaron Rodgers is better than Derek Carr. I'm not a fool. I'm not going to pretend like Carr's better. But if Carr's what is Carr? The 8th best quarterback in the league. Then Rodgers is what, the 3rd best quarterback in the league. Those 5 slots is not a big enough thing for him to carry us to the Super Bowl at this point. It's just not, especially in the AFC that got exponentially better now with the Browns and the Bills. But yeah, just wanted to hop on here real fast, talk about that pick. I feel indifferent about it right now. I'm excited to see how he does. He seems like a good kid, a humble guy. Mayock and Gruden seem to have thought about this a lot. They tried to trade back, got a bad offer from a team that also needed to tackle, tried to trade up for Micah, didn't work out. The people that I wanted, like I said before, like Morig or the linebacker from Notre Dame, didn't go in the first round, which would make them also second-round picks. So that's where I fall on it. I think it's an okay pick. It's not the worst thing in the world to take a kid that played 3 straight seasons, was a consensus All-American at Alabama, and he's going to play guard or tackle, and he's going to be great for us. Less cap space. We also need a new QB soon if that happens. Since Rodgers is like 40, we already hit on the Carr pick. We can just keep him for 10 years on a way cheaper contract and keep our picks. Bingo. If we don't get Morg, would you rather have at safety Holland, Cisco, or Johnson? Ooh, that's a good one. I would probably stick to Holland at that point. If he stays healthy, our run game should be booming. I agree. I also forgot we have Carl Joseph. That's so interesting to me that Carl Joseph is a Raider again. I always wanted to see Joseph and Abram play together, and we didn't really get that. So it's going to be interesting to see how they fly around there. But, yeah, if you guys have any more questions, throw them in real fast. If not, I'm going to hop off here, get ready for the second and third rounds, and then I'll be back tomorrow to talk about those. And maybe, Diego, if you're not driving tomorrow, we can get you on here. And like I said, if any of you guys join that tier for Patreon, link in the description below, you guys could join the live stream here as well. We'll do a little split screen action. But seriously, dude, the Discord, it's $1. And we're always on there talking about Raider stuff. I'll go on there right now. We're going to talk about the predictions for the next round. So link in the description below for that. If you guys got nothing else, I'm going to head off. I'm going to wait for these last few comments because I'm sure they're all building up. What time am I going live tomorrow? Probably around the same time, 3, 4, something like that. Yeah. Okay. And what time is the draft tonight? What time is the draft tonight? I don't know. Let's look it up. Or maybe, you mean tomorrow? Oh, we're probably going to go third and I see what you're saying. I don't really care about rounds like 6 and 7. So if we're doing it, NFL draft time Friday. What's today? Friday, right? So it is on 7 today and then noon tomorrow. So that's okay. Maybe we'll have to talk about that. Get work at 5:30. Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk, Diego. We'll talk. But if you guys got nothing else, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe. It is free after all, no charge to you. And just win, baby. See you guys. Have a good one. Go get vaccinated. I got my second shot coming up soon. Go get vaccinated.